Sup everybody, it's your boy Corey, aka GQ Saint, back in the reaction video. It's gonna be, for this fight's coming up. A promo, well, custom promos trailer. I think I reacted to another video from this channel before. Keep forgetting the name of it. Anyway, this upcoming fight between Adesanya versus Blachowicz. So I'm curious to see what it's gonna be about. So I think I'm gonna keep what I'm gonna win to myself. Anyway, long story short, I was rooting for Israel. Then the fight with Costa. That fight was definitely one sided. He dominated that fight. I just feel like when I was watching people talking about Costa, just because you have big muscles, all that, it's not always going to guarantee you're going to win every single fight. Because look how dominant John Jones was like at early beginning. Also how Anderson Silva was in his prime. I just want to point that out there. Anyway, it's a pretty long video. Let's go and get into it. So you already know, drop a comment below. Let's go get it. Asimon Films.
Israel Adesanya, so according to him, but the last style bender does it 12-0.
Israel Adesanya, undefeated in MMA, had a crazy debut at UFC 221.
Middleweights, I'm the new dog in the yard.
You check all the boxes. Can he fight? Can he talk? Is he confident? But yet does he understand that there's still room to grow? Like all the things you need out of a prize fighter, that's it. So if he can keep developing...
Yeah, because he's also been trained in jiu-jitsu as well, too. I think he got a purple belt. Yeah, he don't want to control him on the ground. But Israel, he made his, like, look at your face. He won that fight.
Fighting early July. Was the plan always to stay this active?
Not just a win, a wipeout dominance over a top 10 fighter for the winner, and still undefeated.
All the experts said, oh, is it too soon?
Many people, including me, think this kid is the future.
3 fights, 6 months. I'll put these guys away, I promise you.
Cause he come from a great kickboxing record as well, too. That's why. That's why I'm talking about Bronson. Yeah, he made Bronson like a joke.
I keep saying, man, I don't throw in hope. I aim and fire.
The last style bender, ladies and gentlemen.
History's made again with the last style better.
Israel Adesanya.
Listen, it is crazy to think about how fast he has risen up the ranks.
What's next for you?
What a striking match turned in by Israel
Yeah,
Adesanya.
I believe he was more. He just want to be more respectful for Anderson Silva, because he didn't want to knock him out.
Israel Adesanya is going to face...
I remember Uriah Hall felt bad about that.
Title.
One of the greatest title fights you will see. You were one of the most exciting contenders.
That was a good fight.
Exciting champions, and I can't wait to see you fight for the undisputed title. The last style bender, ladies and gentlemen.
Israel Adesanya will look to unify his UFC middleweight title in front of potentially the biggest crowd in UFC history, and will do it down under.
I told you guys, I already said it before my UFC debut. You're gonna see me and Robert Whitaker one day. That's gonna come one day.
Whitaker nearly out on his feet. Adesanya trying to close it out.
Yeah, he almost. Yeah, the first round he almost finished him.
And now I made his nose bleed.
That was for the Hayes. I like that dance.
Against everyone of this era who's a beast.
Israel Adesanya and Yoel Romero go the 25-minute distance.
And still, you know who's next? I got this heavy-ass Ricky Martin wannabe, Blachowicz.
I will be waiting for Adesanya. Skinny claw Adesanya.
I don't like this guy. I want to rearrange his face. When I'm done with him, he'll really look like Ricky Martin. Watched.
Yeah, that fight was a joke.
Adesanya shut him down tonight and absolutely destroyed him. He's going to be the
Yeah,
next
he
big
did.
superstar here.
For me, it's about the names you collect, the scalps you take along the way.
They said I don't have no knockout power. You too skinny, bro.
All you wanted was a chance
Yeah,
to
me
prove
personally,
you were the best middleweight in the world.
I'm not a
And
big
less than 2
dude. I'm
years
more.
on
I see
the
myself
UFC
more
roster,
tone.
you've done just that.
I
A lot
don't
of champions who
look for no
wouldn't have
huge.
that.
I wouldn't look for no
Romero
huge
didn't
knockout. I
look
just
like
look for,
one of the most
pick them
dangerous
apart,
guys.
fight smart, use precision. Right now, not drop bombs.
There's a lot left to do in this game.
You've now beaten 7 of the current 15 top middleweights. What do you have left to prove in this division?
Do you still think about going up a weight class?
Yeah, I definitely will go up in weight class, whether it be heavyweight or light heavyweight.
But hey, y'all.
Ladies and
Yeah, Paul, sorry about that. Y'all had an ad. Trying to wait for this, to pick up a little bit better.
gentlemen, here he is, the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Jan Blachowicz.
You know, it was a long journey for me, but finally on the top.
What a way to announce your arrival to the Ultimate Fighting Championship.
You obviously went through like some of the adversity, like in the UFC, you know, you had some good wins and then you sort of had a few losses.
I had to find what goes wrong, and why.
Blachowicz, he has gone back to his original team that helped him get to the UFC.
That's what's
up.
up.
Long ago, Jan, that you were 1-4 over 5 fights, and we were kind of riding you off.
Now Blachowicz, back-to-back-to-back, has now beaten Anderson, Jacare Souza, and Luke Rockhold. Before that, he lost to Thiago Santos, but ahead of that, he'd beaten Krylov, Manoa, Cannonier, Devin Clark.
Jan Blachowicz is a guy that, since going back to his coach, has beaten world champion Luke Rockhold.
Is Luke Rockhold ever going to fight again? He knocked him out. Yeah, Luke talk a lot of trash. I think the only people that get along with just his teammates. Anybody else, he talk trash.
Very, very tough fight. A lot at stake here. He has some big names on his resume, and right now he finds himself right in the spot that you want to be as a contender trying to earn a title shot.
Yeah, he dropped bombs. I could tell.
About me, I proved they are one of the best in the world.
The guy's right there. You want to tell him something?
You are next. Give me the place and time. Let's do this.
The light heavyweight division all of a sudden wicked interesting.
What do you make of what's next for Jan? I mean, he's called out John Jones.
John Jones has apparently vacated his title.
He just escaped because he don't want to lose against me.
Blachowicz versus Dominic Reyes is for the vacant
yeah.
that John Jones left.
Everybody was mad that Reyes fight.
The heavyweight.
Yeah, he is.
We will have a new light heavyweight.
Trying to see who we gonna fight at heavyweight though.
Was the first fighter from Poland to break through and realize a UFC championship. We'll see how it goes for Jan Blachowicz in his 15th UFC.
The old saying, getting to the belt, that's somewhat the easy part. Keeping the belt, that's the hard part.
He will do everything to reach that belt.
Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, 37 years of age. You have finally gotten done. Talk about that Polish power, man.
Since you lost to Thiago Santos, you've been on a 4-fight winning streak.
He has always been extremely tough. He's got a great chin. He hits really hard, good on the ground, who continues to get better despite being 37 years old.
He looked awesome, man. He looked unbelievable.
Let's go. Let's keep it going.
The undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion, Jan Blachowicz.
He personally, yeah, still say violence business. I wouldn't even.
A lot of people were talking about him moving up to.
I wouldn't even talk to her. I'd be like, okay, whatever. See you back it up in the cage. That's my style.
Here, 205 has a new king. Are you still interested to fight the super fight, champion versus champion, in the light heavyweight?
Sorry about it, y'all. Another ass. So, yep, I'm still curious.
Let's talk about your story, man, because it's a real story of perseverance. Despite the adversity and the injuries in your career, you never stopped believing.
You know, it was a long journey for me, but finally on the top. Amazing feeling,
Do you see another name that makes the most sense for your first defense?
Izzy is so good. To tick people off like Yoel Romero, yes, not the best fight in the world, and Paulo Costa in the way that he did is incredibly impressive.
Yeah, you made.
Said in 2021,
I said enough about that fight. Say what I say.
2021 is the year that he wants to go up to light heavyweight. I think it makes sense on his record, and it's ambitious.
Now, why not go up to light heavyweight and fight another absolute monster in Jan?
The clear #1 contender at 185 right now is Robert Whitaker, and he's not ready to go.
Jan, he's a good fighter. He's solid on the ground. He's awkward on the feet, very dangerous, and he poses a lot of problems. And Like this is like.
I'm trying to remember the Whitaker. He used to move welterweight before he moved up to middleweight. I think he did. I know he fought Stephen Thompson. He lost that fight though.
Blachowicz, he needs a lot of stamina and he needs to push the fight.
For sure, I'm gonna be stronger. I find a way how to beat him.
I mean, the legendary Polish power, it's real.
Muscles don't win fights. Skill, technique, and brain power wins fights.
His intelligence and his ability to hit and not get hit, his footwork, his ability to not get taken down. Adesanya is a computer, man. Finally, some breaking news.
Israel Adesanya will be moving up to light heavyweight to challenge Jan Blachowicz for the 205 strap.
Blachowicz and Adesanya. These guys will fight.
I think that this is just such an important fight for both these guys.
I am the champion of 205. If they give me a fight against him, I will be the first one to beat him in MMA.
I want to stay hungry. I want to be the guy that constantly looks to improve and feel like a challenger, even though I'm the king.
And he just looks better and better and better every time he gets in there.
But Jan also looks better than he's ever looked.
Him knocking out Rockhold in such a devastating
Yeah,
way.
that I still remember that knockout to this day. The way his head bounced, he was done.
I mean, Jan's gonna look for
I don't know if I even follow up. I know you're supposed to, but if I see you do not like that, keep my hands up, cause I don't want to kill the guy.
Jan's an absolute monster.
It just has that vibe of danger to it.
But this is what we do. Like, we slay monsters.
Right now, he's the guy with the belt, and I get to do the same thing again.
I don't think so.
Yep.
What you gonna do when I run wild on you?
It's always rare to get someone to tap out while they're standing. I rarely ever see that.
You have two of the baddest dudes in the world in their prime facing off for the world title.
An opportunity for you to defend your title.
I'm looking forward to that fight now more than ever.
What I find fascinating is that move up to light heavyweight.
I'm not scared to try these things.
You go to 205, you're gonna feel different power, different cardio, different timing. Everything is different, you know?
He's not fighting someone that he's fought before or a style he's fought before. I adapt her well to different weight classes.
I find a way to beat him.
You want to be the best fighter, this is where you prove it.
Israel Adesanya, Jan Blachowicz.
This is it.
Now or never.
Destiny awaits.
One thing for sure, you cannot be overconfident.
I think this is going to be a tremendous fight.
Right now, I feel power. I feel it in my bones.
We're now ready to go.
I got a beast in front of me.
It's about to get real.
Who you got, y'all? I'm just going to kick back and enjoy if I'm not going for no fight. I'm just going to kick back and enjoy the fight. Okay, that was a great video. So I know it'll come up next week. Since, you know, today is Sunday for me. Today's 28th, so next week, March the 5th. Yeah, I'm excited. Definitely going to watch the fight. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Who you guys got? Who's going to win? Make sure you give a boy a like, comment, and subscribe. Have a nice day. Peace.